Hey y'all, you like old tractors? Well, unfortunately, I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is I've been working on this little project at my house. It's a little Ford four-cylinder, 4,000. I think it's a 61. I'm not 100% sure, but it caught on fire and it burnt down pretty good. And fella that owned it, he came up to the shop. We gave him a rough quote. It was really not worth the money running it through the shop to do some work on it. So I told him I would take it at the house from a side job. I usually don't, only because, listen, y'all, I got a wife, 4 girls. They're married, all but my youngest, and they all got kids. So that means I got grandkids. So my life's pretty busy, going either to Jacksonville, Florida to visit one, or uh, to Bristol, Virginia to visit the other. And uh, my youngest, she lives here in town. My oldest lives here in town. So it's pretty darn busy around Otis's old place. So here's the bad news. I had my camera set up. I was doing a how-to YouTube on start to finish of what I called Project Firebug. Yeah, I didn't know it, but I set it on the bed of my truck. So I'll show you. I'll turn you around because this cheap phone doesn't have turnaround screen. But I got a dog rail on my bed of my truck. Apparently I set it up there, and now my camera and all its footage is gone. So I just waiting on 1 or 2 more parts, but it's done essentially. And so even though I don't have any of the none of the video footage, I'll show you what I got. But there's my old F-150. You see the dog rail? I got one of them covers for the bed. Yeah, I set it up there, and yeah. But anyway, here's Project Firebug. So that tractor is that's actually mine. That was my grandpa's. That was Papa's, and he bought that when he got back from I think, no, he didn't buy that. Or anyway, that was my Papa's tractor, and it was given to me. It, believe it or not, had really always been about barn kept. And when Papa passed away, Daddy didn't have anywhere to put it other than in the yard, which is in the fence row. So now it looks like that. So here's the Project Firebug. She was pretty rough. Still is. But we that battery's way too big. I can't get it to get it in there and fire it up. But there it is. It's all put back together. Had to do some wiring and stuff. You can see in there. It's all tidied up. We had to get a radiator out of a junkyard. That's actually a tank for a diesel tricycle. I think he said like a 940 something. I don't know. But anyway, that's what it came off of, allegedly. It got so hot that when the fire department went to go put it out, it cracked the manifold. That manifold is off a stationary power unit out of the junkyard. Carburetor, I had to take it apart and rebuild it. It melted all the solder off of the float. So there was the hanger and 2 little floats down in the bottom of there. Had to get another 1 wire because yeah, it caught on fire too. It's amazing. But we got some new gauges. And that's pretty well it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not the quality of my normal videos. I'm sick. I lost hours and hours of footage, and I'm just sick of it. So thanks for following along, and maybe by the grace of God, maybe I'll be going down the road to work and I'll see the little black case sitting in the ditch. Probably right after the mowing crew gets done later in the spring. So here you go. Y'all have a great day.